Okay. Put a little countdown on. Hi, you guys. Lighting my candles over here. Welcome in. I couldn't hold back. I had to go on. Welcome in, you guys. On this amazing Saturday. It is Saturday. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Wow. I do not know where the time has gone. So a couple more lives on 2023. And then we will be into the next year. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Boston. Hi, Lisa. Hi, BC. Let me take this countdown down. Yeah, I decided, welcome in. I decided to do a little video, hi, on the Idaho 4 house. It's a reading. It's going to be a reading, and it's going to be just my psychic reading over these photos. Like many of you know, you may see particular images and you may not. That's okay, because what I'm doing is I'm going to be giving you information based off of the video and based off of the photos in front of us. I'm going to give information that I believe to be true to the best of my ability. And I do see that this Idaho 4 location, the people that have been victimized need justice. They need justice. Hi, Shazam. Muffin Top, get your butt in here. That's cute. The Idaho 4 demolition really gave me opportunity to see things clearly and to get a grip on what I see to be true, what I hear to be true. This house has many different levels, different layers. I never saw the house with my own eyes, so it's really hard to say what this demolition looked like or what was shown if I didn't see it with my own eyes, because I must say each video, hi Crystal, each video has its own interpretation. Each video that shows has different images. I don't recognize one video from the next. Now, those are images that are clear. They're images that you can see. This house shows that there are hidden rooms beneath the house. I see hidden rooms beneath the house. I see the walls of emptiness. I'm giving a reading. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's all for entertainment and educational purposes only. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it at all. That's all it is just whatever comes out of my mouth is going to come out of my mouth. And that's it. I see this house as empty walls of emptiness. I see this house as sections of these boxes, sections of these rooms that are not quite like any other rooms that you guys have seen. I see an underground. I see underground beneath the ground. I see 3 levels in which sacrifices take place. I am putting it out there. That's just what I see. That beneath this house, beneath the house of the house of the house, beneath the house of the house of the house. So what I'm saying, there are 3 layers, and then there's another. Beneath the house of the house of the house goes under, and it brings you across the street. These are where the tunnels lead you out of the house without anyone knowing. These are doorways down here, not up here. They're beneath the house of the house of the house. Now, Crime Circus did find this one. What I'm saying is he's great. I'm actually saying that this may be some sort of an elevator shaft or something, but I see the empty openings down here beneath the house. It's under. This goes down under. What this is telling you is this regurgitated out. So what I see spiritually is I see regurgitation out. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you for that super sticker. I don't know why it didn't come up here live. Thank you. I see that sacrifice happens and they go across the street. They get out of this house and go underground. This is underground. These are sections beneath the ground. This is the same house that we're looking at. Same house. There's the car, so it should line up this way, right? What I'm showing you is I believe to be true that there is false information being given to us, that parts of this house have been placed within deep fake. I don't do anything to these videos. Even if the videos overlap, they should never overlap with fake information. Never. So what I'm going to be showing you here today is a little bit of a story. I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to tell you the story through whoever this person is that saw the story. This person in red is throughout the demolition. He appears, wait, I'm going to go on my laptop now. Wait. Because I want to use my pointer really well. So, this guy here is seen throughout the video. He shows up beneath the fence. He shows up in the house. He shows up. The most important place that he shows up that I see is over here. This is a photo of the demolition, the Idaho 4. I'm going to show you what I see. I'm going to show you what I see as far as inconsistencies. Right? This is supposed to be the front of the house. Right? I want you to see how on December 5th, December 15th, pardon me, it looked very different. Is this the same house? It's the back of it. The front of it seems to be gone. Okay. This here whoops, tells me a lot of information. I've been following, there's certain, I call them critters, I call them bits of information that are shown through childlike information. And I've seen this before. You all have seen this before. You have. You've seen this car like this before. Look at the trunk. Look. Look. And it's all in the tree. And it's a white car. This demolition right here is more than a demolition. It tells me the story of the sacrifices. It tells me that these bodies remained right here at this house. Right here. Crop this correctly. Here we go. Whenever they did the cleanup of these sacrifices that took place in this house, the cleanup gets taken away, you guys, by a truck. Gets taken away and put underground. And by the time it gets taken away, it's already in the form that it needs to be in for these sacrifices. I know what I see. This is the removal. And I believe that that's what I see in here. It's the removal of the sacrifices. Not the cleaning of the house or the demolition of the house. I see removal. That's what I see. I see the heart. I see the removal of the sacrifices. I see it here. So that tells me that this is a planned sacrifice. It goes in phases. It goes in stages. These are stages of the sacrifices. You see? That's the most precious piece of the sacrifices that go on. That right there. This has been dug up and removed before the demolition. I have shown this for 2.5 years. These are small little bones of resurrection. These are very, very important to the people that are doing this. They're getting heat. These victims were placed beneath the earth, just like all of the victims of Summer Moon Wells. They all get placed the same way. This is the way they get placed. These are two of the victims. They are here with us, and this is how they get justice. These here are the A's. This here are their heads. And that's the shape that I look for. Now, this whole entire video tells a story to me, right? I break it down into segments and it tells different parts of the story. What I can tell you is I feel a boat of some sort. I feel the boat here. I feel the presence of coldness, of water. And I'm very nauseous. These are the victims of Summer Moon Wells. These are the Idaho 4 victims that have a story to be told. They each have their own little capsule. They each have their own little like cylinder. And they had to get rid of the house, you guys. It was time. It was time to get rid of the house. These victims went through their torment beneath the home, beneath and outside of the home. This looked like this was covered like this in the video. I didn't do this. This is actually what it looks like in the video, that, you know, they have different pictures on top of pictures. I don't want to use a lot of these, but it does show information. But I don't want to focus on it, but what I do want to tell you is this information is the same as what I showed you yesterday in the carnival, right? I showed you that girl's head, and you've seen Jody Sue Brown look like this. I showed this yesterday. Within these walls, they show boxes. To me, I see, the only thing I see are many, many victims. I see so much going on here that they're just boxes upon boxes, as if this house has a lot of spirit in there. This piece of property is beyond the story in which we see. It goes super deep. It goes way deeper than what you see on the surface. That's the only thing that keeps coming to me, that the Idaho 4 would get justice if what is going on beneath the surface gets talked about. This is what it's showing within the walls that are being torn down. They look like a miniature model to me. I feel like I'm looking at a little model, a fake model of all these boxes. And you've seen these boxes before. That's all that they're showing to me in the video, are boxes upon boxes upon boxes. All the way down here. Notice the side of the house over here. Notice how this looks. It makes no sense. And this here, they must have dug up the area in front of the house. This is the area that I believe nobody was filming. But there are boxes underground. This tractor is underground. These are coming out from the ground. These are boxes, and these are beneath the surface in front of the house. So it's not even in the house. This is far away from the house. That's far away from the house. And these boxes are within the perimeter of the house. See, here's more. Look at. This is the perimeter of the house. See? So there's a lot more going on with this piece of property than what meets the eye. And unless they put fake video together. But this is what it's showing us, is this is the house being demolished. But with each video, it shows it differently. With each video, sometimes it shows that the whole entire house falls when this tractor's on the side of the house. But when the tractor's on the side of the house, all of this is still intact. The video doesn't jive. See the hole in the ground down here? This is all underground, you guys. That's a hole in the ground. That's a V. This is like across the street, because this is the parking lot, and this to me would be the tunnel. So what I'm saying is let me get closer to this for you guys. I am saying that there's a way in and a way out. My psyche tells me the bodies, your human bodies, don't exit the house until they're off property. They get in and they get out, but they're not on the property. They're like here. Here. See? And you could see the strings that I talk about. See the strings? That's a hole in the ground. Everything that's surrounding it are metal boxes. And this is down under. It's down under. To me, that's the in and the out. That's the in and the out. Even though, let me pull this back. The house looks like boxes. Like here is a whole different section, you guys. So understand that this section here, there's nothing here. These are white, brown, maroon boxes. They're just boxes. And then you have the parking lot. This is the parking lot. At the edge of the parking lot is where you have these entranceways. This shouldn't be here, nor should this hole be here. So what that is, where's a picture of the house? Let's see, page 11. Wait. Where'd it go? Sure, I have it. Well, I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I want to show you how this is the parking lot. And it's very important that you guys recognize that this is the edge of the street. And there is something going on here that I see, right? I see this as something that goes so deep down into the ground that this here is going down into the ground. And it's not about that it's going into the house. They're telling us that this is the house. This is like a freaking matchbox thing. This, I'm sorry, you guys, I don't feel it. I don't feel this as the house. How can this be this? It can't be. Because of these boxes. These boxes and what's going on inside the house is another house. This is another house with glass windows. Their glass windows were gone. So that means that there's another building inside the building. And that these rooms are all fake. Because you've got shit going on in here. I don't know what this is, but this is another building. The fact that it has a window. There is something going on in here. See the bottom? See the drone? This is stuff that's in the house, you guys. This is everything that you see here are elements that I see. So when I see a Summer Moonwell's sacrifice, I'm going to tell you that I see the elements. And those elements, maybe they're made up by spirit. I don't know. But those elements, I see them all. You're not going to see them all. But they're here. And this picture of this house, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm calling bullshit that something is going on within these separate boxes. It's like a drone. That's a camera. Look at this. This is in the house, you guys. That's not a freaking room. This here is my main event. This here is where I see is where I see sacrifice. Let me get this bigger. To me, the sacrifice is within this area. The story of the Idaho 4 is being told right here. Now, I'm so clear on this that the Idaho 4 story, you guys, is Summer Moonwell's story. For those that know my little critters, and for those that follow these things and these things, they're all here. They're all here. You could just take my word for it. And there's no such thing as a house inside of a house. goes all the way back here. All the way back here as well. And this is how the Idaho 4 get justice. By us recognizing that their story is so much deeper than what is being shown on the surface. And it's exactly the same as a summer moon. I'm going to go into the critter so I could show you guys what I'm talking about. This little section including under here, these go down under, you guys. These are ways to get down under. These are little critters. All of these. Here's your sticks that go this way, and here's your stick that goes this way. So there's a sacrifice right here. There's a sacrifice right here in the middle. How do I know that? Because I'm following. I'm following the sticks. I'm following this. You want to go where the point is. These are the points. They all meet up. They meet up. There's a way to follow it. There's a way to follow these sticks. And this is what the sticks look like. They showed it very clearly in the Delphi case. So here in this part of the video, this is how they show the house falling down. Well, it doesn't fall down like that. So I don't know how they got that. Look at the siding. It's all white. See how it's all white? Look. It's not white. Look at this compared to this. They're different videos. Period. Then in the corner, they show a whole nother thing. Wait. Down here. Down here. Edit, copy. So let's compare. This house to this. These are the boxes, you guys. You see? This isn't the same. That and this have nothing to do with each other. These are the little wooden boxes that I call their homes. I call these their homes, their houses. You cannot tell me that, oh, someone can't say, oh, you're just sticking things on top of things. I wish I was, but this shouldn't be in the video of the demolition. What's this? See? So the corner piece that I just showed you is this, but yet they want you to believe the house looks like, it's like, we know better. So now I don't have anything superimposed. I just follow the elements, and these do not match. Sorry. When you go down into this corner, you see the rawness. You almost, I feel as if I see a tower by the water, by a bridge. Now this is the truth. This is how I see it. I see the head coming out of the cylinder. This is a concoction above the water, beneath a bridge, under a bridge. This is a bridge. That's what I see. There's a bridge involved with the Idaho 4. There's water involved with the Idaho 4, but they get to and from through the tunnel of an opening that is away from the house. These are tunnels. I'm reading all of your stuff, by the way, you guys. Thank you for all of this information. But my psychic reading is this is when they go to the water. There's your horse head. Here's your tunnel. And here's your bridge. And this is what's under by the water. This is old. These are rocks. Now again, everything's allegedly because this is a psychic reading. This is just for entertainment purposes. I mean, I'm sitting here taking apart a house. So, you know, everyone has the right to their own thoughts, right? But I see a boat involved. I see water involved. I feel the coldness. I feel the dampness. That's what I see. And I can't keep from seeing these things. But this looks like a moving freaking movie scene. That's what it looks like to me. This is, again, this is the house in which they said they knocked down. Has anyone not looked at this? It looks like it's sitting on top of a boat in front of a fake house with a drone in there. And let me show you where I see all the sacrifices happening in the middle. This here is the most important piece. It's where all the A's meet, you see. It's where all the A's meet. I follow the elements only. Follow the elements and you will see the story, is what I'm told. You may not see the story through the elements, but that's all we follow here are the elements. I don't follow all the other shit that's put in here. I follow where it takes me, and these are sacrifices. These are sacrifices. This is a bridge. This is a tunnel. It's under the debris. This is the sacrifice, you guys, and I'm sticking to it, man. I am sticking to it. My reading is what it is. My readings have not changed. This shit has not changed. These are critters hanging from the ropes. Ethan was out here. These are ropes. This is under the bridge, under a tunnel. And I do see a boat involved. See, you know, it's been 2.5 years, and these boxes have never changed. They're maroon boxes. Each victim has a box. Maroon, the green, the white. All I do know is that the stories don't change. That the elements and my critters that tell the story have not changed. None of this has changed. Here are the critters on the bottom. And this is like the marching parade. Kylie Rodney had a parade. Summer Moon Wells had a parade. The Idaho 4 had a parade. This is their parade. They had one. Yes, you're going to see the elements for those that have been here. I feel the water I feel under a bridge in a cold, damp place. And these photos here give complete justice to the Idaho 4 murders. I have no idea how they got these photos or why they look like they're sitting in a movie set, but this is what their photos look like. This part of the video looks like this. Take a really good look. There's no white siding. Here's your heart. Here's your A-frame. This stuff right here is what's on top of the house that I just showed you, right? This stuff in here that's on top of this fake house tells their story. How's this possible? How's this possible? This came from CBS News footage. This is their footage. It shows that the police are standing and observing. This isn't possible. It's not. What is that? It's a warehouse. Where are they standing? Where are they standing? Under a tunnel? Somebody make sense of this. With each different frame shows the sacrifice that I just told you about. They're being pushed in their buggy, and these buggies are moving throughout this video. I'm not quite certain why this looks like a movie set, but it does. This here are the sacrifices. And they're making it look I don't even know where they think they are, but they're not at the house. You see, it's like a movie set. And everything about these photos shows them coming out of a tunnel in their buggies. That's the raccoon face. And they're moving. So with each frame, these guys change and they move, but they have all of our elements, you guys. They have the green face up here. They have the white heart. Here's your sacrifice. Here's your buggy. Here's the white stuff. It's followed by the front with the raccoon face, and this is a head on a platter. Each and every one of these shifts, you have to ask, what the fuck is this? Let me show you. You go into the smallest little frame. And all of a sudden, I have no idea where we are. But what I can tell you is that this is not the Idaho 4 home. I can tell you that this has nothing to do with the home. I can tell you that this is the sacrifice of the Idaho 4. I could tell you that this is what the sacrifice looked like. This is what it looked like. With each and every frame, these little things here completely tell the story. I know how to get it. This is the sacrifice person. It's being pushed. The buggy's being pushed. I know what I'm looking at. Where is this? Think about it, you guys. This is in some sort of a warehouse. But it's telling the story of the 1122 very clearly. This story that you're seeing that they're telling, 22 is what I said was on top of the house. This here is what they're telling. Oh, wow. They're coming out of those things, look. See? This here is the story that's being told. Copy. Oh. The sacrifices are in the tractor part. See? See their heads? The sacrifices are in here. The heads are in here. See this? They're going down in the box. Over here is a big part of it, as well as here. There's the guy with the hat again. I see him. See him with the cowboy hat? See the cowboy hat guy? Right there. That's the cowboy hat guy. Here are the boxes. And look really carefully, you guys, with each photo. I'm going to do each individually. With each photo, the situation changes because I'm showing you different frames. So let's start with this one. Copy. Over here. Oh, there's the box. See, it's coming from up here as well. See how it changes? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. See the A-frames? These are the A-frames. A-frames are right here. These are all the A-frames. that I showed you are in the middle. And these are the sacrifices. They change. And wherever this is the fire of the sacrifices. This is the fire. This is the real fire. Wherever this is. That's the fire. That is the fire of the Idaho 4 sacrifices. This here, those are boxes. These are white boxes, probably refrigerator type boxes. See, these, I can't blow them up too much. These are refrigerator like boxes. This is an A-frame, and these are the sacrifices. And they go to these places without having to leave their front door. All filled with information. Now, this one video bleeds into Brian Kohlberger's courtroom. I wanted to show this to you. It's very interesting. But it looks like the whole entire thing was made up. Like even the house doesn't look right. This whole situation is very strange to me. But what I do know is all of a sudden the truck and everything looks like a boat. Like I feel a boat. I don't feel a car. I feel a boat. And I see a lot going on in here, but what it's telling me is they get lifted up. But this is very strange. But I know what I see. It's just trying to tell me their story. And it goes above and beyond this house. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make any sense. So much chaos, so much chaos. It's very strange. I don't know what went on that day. The day of this, the day of the demolition. I could only tell you what I see. I see something so different than what they're showing. I see the same thing I've always seen. I see a sacrifice. I see all of the elements. I see a whole different location. I do not see their house at all. I see boxes upon boxes, and I just don't feel and see anything that resembles their house. Nothing. All this tells me, copy, here, is that lives were taken. Many. And they are placed very with strategic thinking. Like wherever they place certain things, again, it has to do with the corners of these things. Corners. This isn't a joke. Like, other people have to see this that are in like the reporting. Like, you can't just report on this shit and think that it's a normal thing to look at. For those who didn't watch the video, I'm going to show it to you slowly. The things that move don't make any sense. And this is nothing more than all the maroon stuff that I have been looking at. This is sacrifice. All of this. Interesting, right? See the little lights? The Idaho 4 need justice. And by them doing whatever they did to this house has just stirred them up. Because that's not showing their house. This is telling their story. This is telling their story, you guys. And maybe, just maybe, some news reporter will look at this and understand it, that they're, being used. Reporters are being used. And if they know that they're putting this up on the airways, shame on them. There's your horse. There's your human. Seriously. None of this adds up to one house. None of it. It's very sad. These are separate little rooms within this home. This property, copy, this property, when I say it's under the house of the house of the house, this is what I mean. My eye brings me so far down under that the house that's on top doesn't matter, because it's what's underneath it that matters. It's what's beneath the house, the house, the house. It's what's down here. Down here. All the way down here. Beneath the ruins of this house lies the truth. Not this. This is just telling the story to me for me to speak the story to you guys. But these boxes and this information is just that. They're boxes of information. But by no means is this a demolition of the house that we saw in the news. This might as well be the Wells backyard. They're just lifted up and out. Oh, this is creepy. This is what happened to Brian Kohlberger's photo. This is one of his photos that they show. He's in the courtroom. They kind of blended in with the house. But there's the L on the big ball. Now that's interesting because that big ball right there is a major. It's a big photo with one of the Idaho 4. This ball, this white ball, which I call snowball, is pretty major. It's a snowball with an L on it. It's pretty fucking major. It's a big one to show in the courtroom with Brian Kohlberger. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. And I still see it under the ground. There's no difference between those pieces of metal and Summer Moon Wells's metal. There's no difference, you guys. This is what they were showing. This. There's your horse. Here's your horse. That stick with that horse so much. Look at these. Could even take this. See these critters here? Those are the same. They're all the same. See, this is what they're moving. These are all the same. They're the same sticks with the same critters. You guys. Let me crop this. And that's what's coming out of her in her last video, are these sticks. So here, this is on the house, but yet they gather it so nicely onto the truck. This is the same thing. God. be. They don't change. Here she is here. These are the same sticks that I'm showing you guys. With these critters. They don't change. See? They're throughout the video. I see the same story. Stays consistent. It's a doorway to hell. It's a doorway to hell. These entranceways, they show these, they open, they close, they disappear, and this is what the boxes look like, you guys, that I showed you from the carnival. They don't change. They go down, under. The feeling that I get when I see this guy under this tunnel and this photo here is where the Idaho 4's sacrifice took place. This is what I see. It's cold, it's dark, it's down under. And this here is a vehicle to get in and get out. It's under a bridge by a tunnel. It's old. There's grass. And all Don Wells shows like this are doorways. No different. Those are summer sticks with the critters on top of her sticks. The Idaho 4 sticks I just showed you. They have their own critters. They have their own faces. They have their own little gadgets. But they follow them and they stay consistent. This here was at the end of Summer Moon Wells' video from the carnival. I know lips have a lot to do with it, but I kept this. I was going to show it the other day. I don't know why this is in here, but it is. It reminds me of Dylan from the Idaho 4. That's why I'm showing it. Right? Here is
first kid. Well, they both did it now.
Wait. Yeah, as I have my let me get rid of this. Oops. Wait, cancel. Let me show you this. Ignore my you want to close this. Okay. So this here is the video in which I got it from. I always like to show you guys the live video so you see the live images and how real they are in while they're moving. Take snapshots and look. This is what they're showing. This is nothing more. This is nothing more than the elements of Summer Moon Wells. This whole section here, let me get a pointer. This whole section here has not changed. Your A, these are all points for each victim. And as it moves, I'm going to show you how this doesn't make sense. But it stays consistent with the story. This is one view. The boxes just don't stay consistent. So even though this is on top of each other, that's where I get a lot of my information. You should take screenshots. So when you look at the top of the house, this is nowhere in the house. Let me show you. This is nowhere. Wait. That's the story that I just showed you. In its buggy, in its swing, let me brighten it up. The green face is in front. Wait. So that's what's in the corner here is this. That's in the corner. There. There's your dragon. This here, it's the green face. Here's your V. This is the triangle. Here's your sacrifice. This is what I just showed you. You guys see that? So it's in here. You have to look at all the boxes. There's the guy with the red hat. Look. This is the side of the house. That's not what it looks like. See the plexiglass? That's a plexiglass on the wall. That's supposed to be an outside wall. There's our plexiglass. It's supposed to be an outside wall, you guys. Those things were covered up. You see, this stuff should not be allowed to be forgotten. It just shouldn't, because this here's telling the story. And this is not a demolition that makes sense to me. This makes no sense to me. Because all I see is the sacrifice in the corners of the room. Over and over. And there's the heads coming out of the corners of the room. I don't care what the fuck it looks like. That's what's telling me. This is what it's telling me. Look at how many layers are in here, you guys. See, I don't want to get into all these layers, but they're there. They're there if you guys want to play around with it one day. Now the plexiglass. Those are metal. And then it goes to this. See? I can't grab my head around this. I'm having a tough time trying to figure out what this is. Other than what I showed you, I see. That's just my psychic ability, that what I see. But I cannot understand this. At all. None of that. None of this. And I just see fire. That's all I could see. I see sacrifice. I see fire. Obviously the Idaho 4 in there because it goes through to them. But this doesn't make any sense to me. But what I do know is this goes down under. Really far down under. I think it gave me a tremendous amount of information. And it just gives, that's where I got Ethan's picture like that. It gives me the opportunity to help tell their story. What are those letters? See those letters? There's an E down here for Ethan. It's a little boy. See what I'm saying? This is an... Oh my God. I see an S, I don't know, S-A-R. Look at his face. Then you have this with an E. See, there's a lot put in here, you guys. It's all within the videos. See how weird that is? And look up here. So it's nice to see it live. See, this is now, so this is what it looks like, the house. So like, what's so crazy is that freaking ladder. Now the ladder's there and it's white, but it's an A in the window. It's just, I know that I'm just going to be going over it and over it and over it. Because this makes no sense to me. None. You see? You guys see what I'm saying here? Look at the siding and then look at the back of the house. It's just, it doesn't jive. It's not even connected. It makes zero sense. Zero. So you guys should look at this video. It's CBS. There's the big S5 in the front. Look at that. That's a picture perfect photo. Right there. I am sorry, but I call bullshit. I call bullshit big time. Anyone that's in the industry of building houses has to know that this is not even possible. I mean, look in there. Look in there. Go play with this, you guys, and you're going to see. You're going to see everything that we've been talking about and more. I haven't really played around with it. See, this here tells me that this is the sacrifice is in here. That's what it tells me. And anyone that has been following my station knows that this is ridiculous. So I'm going to show you this one last photo and then I'm going to be done. But it was important that I get this out here because the Idaho 4 demolition is this. It is showing, not that. It's showing their story. And this is their story. This is their story. Not that other stuff. This is on a bridge, a wooden bridge. Wow. And they are being pushed in these buggies across. They're going across one by one. One by one they go across. See? What I see. One. Here's one. Here's one. So they're going across. See? Across the house into the woods. And this is some sort of warehouse. They go up the ladder, across the house. See? They head that way. They go this way. This way. See them hanging? Isn't that interesting? All in the demolition. Now the middle part here, this is a fucked up photo. Here, there's something here because it's clouded. All I know, you guys, is this is the story of the Idaho 4. This is their story being told. And I didn't really recognize it so strongly until now. Whatever is in the middle there that's clouded is the prize. This is their story. This is their story. It's all that's coming out. Because this photo here, right in the middle, it's clouded. So what you guys should do, which I'm going to do, is take a picture of, let me get rid of this, a picture of this screen, and I'm going to look at it later. Because this is a very good photo. Look at that. Look how different that is. See? Well, to the Idaho 4, this is their story, and I am sticking to it. I'm telling you, they went somewhere in front of the house. And there is no coincidence that that red thing is by her head, because she is between. These are between. See, the spirit is showing me that it's up on the side of the house. See, this is what it's showing me. Over here. It's showing me a tree bark, and it's showing me the Idaho 4. It's showing me the Idaho 4. By this dude with the red thing. Right here. In the branches. Wow. Here, this will be the picture I leave on. You guys see that? I'm going to leave this up for a few minutes while everyone watches it. And I'll play the music. And once in a while I'm going to change the coloring. Because look. Alright, you guys. I'm going to turn the music up. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Again, I cannot do this without you. I want you to watch this photo and look at all the changes. And just sit back and watch this with intention. And just open your minds. And do this for the Idaho 4. And sit back. Hopefully I will get on before New Year's Eve tomorrow. Muffin Top, thank you and Happy New Year's to all of you. Enjoy this photo.